Welcome to the show. I'm Darius, aka You Already Know.
This is your boy TK, aka Almond Mustachio.
And you are now watching Mind the Gap. Make sure you hit the links below the video to find out how you can follow us.
Hit us up on Patreon.
Subscribe
and also,
to us.
Also, while you're on here now, subscribe, hit that bell, please.
Thank you. So this week we're doing I guess you would call this what a 1 year anniversary.
A 1 year anniversary. We in here.
So we appreciate you for supporting us for the first year.
It's been a rough one.
Hopefully first of many. Yeah, I mean 2020 been trash.
But 2020 has.
I thought 2019 was terrible, but 2020. It's only 3 months. We only 3 months deep, but I'm over it, bro.
I'm ready to unplug this.
We lost Kobe.
What?
Coronavirus.
We almost had a war.
World War III.
My stocks are down.
We lost 2,000 points in the stock market.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on, baby.
Right.
So
coronavirus hitting.
So today we just gonna have a little fun.
People forgot about the flu.
Yeah.
Flu been out here putting in work, though.
Forgot about the flu, diabetes, or heart disease.
Oh, we just getting hit. We getting hit harder than Deontay Wilder, bro. Bruh.
It's rough. That's how we looking. Like, please stop the fight.
So today we just want to take it easy.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to talk about anything too serious.
Nah.
And to celebrate. Hey, do you think we should give a shirt for like our 1 year anniversary?
Should give out one?
You know, like one about.
Yeah, we should give out one.
You get a shirt. You gotta leave a comment below. Tell us your favorite episode. That sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good.
And share us. And share the video. Share your favorite video.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
So we'll choose one.
We'll choose one we like the most and
Yeah.
explain why you like it. We'll read them and then we'll send you a shirt.
What he said.
Facts.
So we're gonna take it easy today and to celebrate our 1 year
I
anniversary.
know they can hear you chewing. Like,
Yeah, you're gonna have to deal with it. We're gonna play a game of Would You Rather.
Mm-hmm.
So my man to the right of me is gonna start you off.
Okay then. You want to start off like easy or you want to start off just diving in?
Wherever you want to start, man.
Okay. Drown to death, or would you rather drown to death or be burned to death?
Look, man. I can't tolerate being in the heat too long, man, so I can only imagine being on fire. So, and I heard people say that when you actually drown, it feel like your lungs on fire.
Yeah.
So it's really you just trade one flame for another. But I think I'm gonna have to go with drowning.
For real. I'm gonna have to say, because I can't swim. So one of my things is
You gonna drown
drowning
anyway.
So I don't vote the water like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, even though I go out there sometimes, and even though I don't believe in this type of stuff, I'm an Aries, but I do like being hot. I do enjoy being around fire, so I would have to say I'll probably burn to death. I'm about to say that, dog. And
That's
pain,
wild.
and I'm one of the people that I don't mind pain. Going through pain is better.
Whatever.
Pain makes you come alive. So I want to be alive. I'm coming alive on my last day.
You ever like burnt yourself on a stove or like you felt that? You want that?
I'm cool
You
with
want
that.
that times 1,000?
I'm cool with that.
All right.
I'm cool with that.
Let me folks. Let me folks. You bugging.
I'm cool with that.
Let's see.
That's why we got that question.
Would you rather win the lottery or live to be 200 years old in good health and great hair?
200.
200?
200.
You taking 200?
I'm taking 200. I'm taking 200.
You taking 200?
That's an easy choice. That's an easy.
So you can
choice.
live a regular lifespan and win the lottery.
Because if I live 200, the odds of me winning the lottery go up.
If I can win it once, I can win it again. In 200 years, I don't know if that's how it works.
Well, let's just say I live 200 years. All the information I have, I'll be rich. I wouldn't even be worried about that.
Be like Dorian Gray or something.
Dorian Gray.
The immortal dude, the dude off Exploring Gentleman.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I got
Penny
you.
Dreadful with the painting. For me, if I could have great health, I think I'll go to 200 years.
Yeah, I'm straight.
Just
That
to,
200
just
is
for all the
easy.
knowledge I could and experiences I can gain just by living that long. And plus that I'm assuming they mean a lot of money, but they don't state how much money the lottery is. Cause you could be 1,000 here for about 3 months.
Know the date of your death or the cause of your death.
I'd rather know the date.
Yeah.
I'd rather know the well.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, man.
That's a deep one, man.
I think that's weird though. If I know the cause of my death, if they like, there's gotta be something crazy. Like because if they tell me, "Hey, you gonna fall off the side of the mountain," I'm never going to mountains again.
But you'll find your way down.
Somehow. But the moment you do, you know this is it. So either way, you
You
gonna
sleep
know.
in the back seat. Yeah, we took a detour.
No. So either way, you gonna know when it's time.
Yeah.
So I guess that's tough, bro. Cause if they like you gonna die in a car accident, I'd be sweating every time I get in the car, man. But at least if I know the day I'm gonna die, I'm not worried. I do it. Boy, you could be invincible. If you talking about fate, if you talking about fate, I can do whatever I want.
That's facts. You can literally just walk through life on an easy street.
With one caveat.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm jumping out of a plane, I can survive if I hit the ground, but I might be paralyzed until the day I die. So I'm not saying be crazy, but you Gucci until. Yeah. So I might. It depends because if they like, oh, you gonna die next week. I'm like, but I think I'd rather know the day I'll die.
The day?
Yeah. Because if they tell me like, oh man, you gonna die, you know what I'm saying, the car accident. Like I said, I'm gonna be sweating every day. I'm never going in the car again. And the moment I get in the car, I'm like, this is it.
I don't know, man. Because I like the mystery of it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Of both sides. But if I had to pick, I'd probably be like how. How would I die?
You rather know how you die?
Mm-hmm. It'd be how.
Set on fire.
I'm like, yo, bet. You know what I'm saying? Bring the matches. What if like just mess with you? Like say it was like you gonna be buried, like you gonna be burned alive, but it'd be like incident. You remember like on Fast and the Furious when we all thought Paul character was gonna die.
Yeah.
And they kept doing like little shit to try to make you scared that he was gonna die.
Yeah.
Like what if life just played with you like that?
That's where it's gonna be, man. Anytime somebody comes.
House on fire, but I jump out the window. I'm good, buddy, cuz I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Tell you, either way, that's gonna mess with your head. I would think. But it all depends on how I would die, though. I would think I'd be more comfortable knowing the date I die. Oh, we'll do this question you asked. Would you rather be blind or unable to talk for the rest of your life?
Ooh. I talk shit. But it's through what I see.
Yeah.
I need my eyes. But I think, that's tough, boy. Because I think my voice and the way I talk and the way I give the information,
it
I think
adds
that's
a
important.
lot of character.
Like the way I have, I think one of my best attributes is me talking. Mind the gap.
Yeah, man. We wouldn't have this show if we was holding up cue cards.
I'm trying to tell you.
Unless you just, became like Saul Williams or something, just be a famous writer.
I don't know, man.
It's not the same.
And I couldn't see my girl no more. And you know how I feel about art. Ooh. I love art. I love them sunrises. I love looking at my lady. I love looking at people falling. Like I would miss out on certain shit like that. I love looking at people's face expressions when something don't go the way they thought it was going to go.
You didn't be able to see that video, man.
I love critiquing body language. That's I need my eyes. I'm gonna go with not talking.
No talking.
I'm gonna go with not talking.
Not talking. Besides the ease of communication, you know how people feel about my voice anyway. So I'm gonna have to go with my eyes.
Your eyes gonna go?
No, I'm gonna say I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna keep my eyes. I'm a
Yeah.
designer. I need to
Yeah,
see.
you're an artist. Yeah,
I
you
need
need
to
that.
see. Come on, son. I write. I text you if I need to say something,
Hmm.
or we just get one of them those Stephen Hawking talk boxes or something and make it work. See if we can program my old voices in it.
I don't know. I don't spell good, so that'll mess me up.
We can speak any language, then. Just type it in.
Oh, that's fact. You might be on something. All right. Then we get to the serious. Would you rather be ignored or be criticized?
We mean credit. Oh, okay. So we need to set some boundaries. You mean criticize?
I mean both of them to the extreme.
Oh. So you either be ignored or you just receive constant criticism.
Mm-hmm.
Constructive criticism?
It says criticism, so that's
Is
all
any-
shapes and sizes, bro.
I mean, it seems like both options will lead you into the same direction.
What? I don't know.
Well, for me, like let's just keep it simple. If I'm an artist, which I am, and I have a painting and nobody acknowledges
It didn't say nobody.
it should be ignored.
Yeah. Okay, I thought you were going to criticism.
No,
Okay.
but what I'm saying, so if I have a painting and nobody acknowledges it, then it's like, why'd I even do it? But then if I do something and all I receive is criticism, it's like, why did I even do it? Like, nobody likes this.
I disagree with that because one formulates thought and the other one does not.
What do you mean?
So even though I criticize, I still formulate a thought upon what you was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I still may say he missed this and missed this, but I still would get the concept of what you did. I would just criticize it.
Mm-hmm.
If I ignore it, I'm not even giving my thought on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you would still get. I think,
But either way, you still end up with a yearning. Like there's no confirmation coming from anywhere.
confirmation comes from the criticism.
No, because if we talking about criticism, is like, yo, like, are they throwing like positive comments in there too,
It's one of the things that you have to choose.
Well, then I'm gonna say, I mean, I get criticized every day now, like, so I can live with that. But if we talk about criticism as in just constant, like, you need to do this better.
Oh yeah,
you need to fix this.
you gonna get that.
Then you
gonna constantly get that.
Then I'm like, either way, I'm be like, I yearn, like I'm getting attention. But every time I get attention, you just telling me how much I suck. Then it's like, yo, maybe I need to be like the Hulk.
But criticism doesn't necessarily mean they saying you suck though.
But it's not saying
You don't
like
suck.
it's a critique, and then there's criticism. Because in college we used to critique each other work. You did this well, or you could work on this, but we was criticizing.
But you gonna have like levels of all that though. That's what I'm saying.
So we talking about levels, then I don't have to go with criticism. But if we just, I mean, if
we
we just
talk about
talking
criticism as everything, not just your artwork, just the way you walk, the way you go through life.
oh, look how you walking. So we talking about criticism, and it's also giving compliments, and I'm gonna have to go with criticize. But we just talking about negative. Then I don't.
We just talking about criticism though. Positive, negative.
Then I need no definition of criticism before I get that answer.
I think you already know though.
So
I think
I'm gonna say criticism, but like I'm not happy about it.
that's the whole point of that.
I'm not happy about it. Which one would you do?
I don't know, man. I like speaking. I like having conversations and stuff like that. So that's my thing, speaking. And you gonna criticize them like it's a quote. I can't remember exactly how the quote go, but it's like if you kick a man, he'll be angry at you. Well, if you kick a man, he'll show anger towards you. If you argue with a man, he'll show passion towards you. But if you ignore a man, he'll hate you and find a way to get you back. Like, so even if you criticize me, you showing me attention.
Yeah.
And as humans, it's hard for us not to go through life and have people not pay attention to us. and not for us to be in like some sort of like either depressed state or formulate some type of feeling of not having self-worth. So even if you criticize, and I prefer criticism because to me, especially when I'm doing something, I like criticism because it makes me feel like the person's being honest. Even if it's hatred, it's straight from the barrel of honesty, I believe. So even if you're giving me criticism, unless I think it's just off the wall, and I think I have the mindset to know the difference in between constructive criticism and you just on some shit. You know what I mean? So I'd rather have criticism.
That's either way. That's just a terrible life. You just can't have a conversation with somebody. It's always gotta be. It's always gotta be a problem somewhere, man.
Yeah.
You could have paid for that check a little bit better. The way you slid that money over was terrible.
I don't care. I paid. You know what I'm saying? But if mother don't say nothing at all, like you go through life and say cause you gotta think you at the table with them. If you been to know, you want to get the person at the table with you.
That's even if you make it to the table. I don't know how you made it to the table if they ignored you.
That's what I'm saying. You won't be. You be by yourself.
Yeah. That reminds me of a movie. It's on Netflix. I forgot what it's called, but it's basically like they got like implants in their head to where like it's kind of like a phone where you can block people like for a certain limited time, or you can be put on like a permanent block list. So it'll just like white noise your body and muffle your voice. And like at the end, this dude ended up like being, his punishment was to be like erased from everybody, so nobody in the world. He's just like a blob to everybody, so nobody can hear him or see him or something like that. He was going great. It was 2 minutes, and he was like, I can't handle this.
I tell you. So I have to take my criticism.
Would you rather be surrounded by people who brag all the time or by people who complain all the time?
Brag. I can't stand
for a bragger
complain, but I can't stand somebody complaining. You want to piss me off, bruh?
At least have some confidence. You don't talk all the time.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, but you want to piss me off? Complain about some shit.
For years.
What? I hate people complaining. What about you?
Brag.
Bragging.
Both of them are trash.
Yeah, both of them are trash now. But
I'd rather you be confident around me than not doing anything about your life.
Cause I will ignore you. I mean, but they ain't say that neither. You can be like anything. But I flipped the patty at Burger King today. It's gas. You know what I mean? Can't nobody flip patties like me.
Flip patty like me, dog. Say where I pull in that parking lot, baby.
See how I gave her the check. Can't nobody slide a checkbook like me.
I don't even know if that's possible.
Well,
I'll do this one. Would you rather end world hunger or end all the wars in the world? Because you know me, man. My philosophy. And anytime somebody needs something that you have and you're not willing to get it, they're going to come take it.
But you can end it, though. I'm going to go with hunger.
You going to end up with real hunger?
I'm going to go with hunger.
I'm not sure if you can have one without the other. If everybody fed, what you fighting over?
Nah. Anything, religion, disagreements, land, oil, resources.
So basically, we asking, would you rather people not die of hunger or would you rather not people get shot in the face?
I think.
So death is on both sides. So how would you prefer people to die? Slowly by death?
I'd rather you get shot
hunger,
I'd rather you get shot in the face than for you to die from being hungry.
That's a terrible feeling, man. I've never suffered like true hunger, but I've had nothing to eat on a Saturday afternoon.
What? And you have to keep going in the refrigerator like something else?
Yeah.
Have you ever went in the refrigerator and kept looking at that thing like something was going to appear in there? Yeah. And you just keep opening it.
And that was bad enough. I can't imagine being.
I know it's something in this.
Yeah. Can't imagine being out there eating weeks.
No. So if I had to choose, it's definitely I'd rather end world hunger. Cause I can't stand to see nobody hungry, bro. If I got change, you can ask my girl. If I got money on me like cash, and I see somebody like say,
even if I don't, man.
Oh, we both. I forgot we both like if we see somebody homeless, bro. I'm quick to say, hey man, either I go get you something or I just give them the money. It's one or the other. If I got
I don't give them the money.
No,
I never give them money. Unless it's like $1 or $2, I give it to them. But I'll be like, yo, man, you want to get something to eat?
Yeah.
Where you want to go? You can go right here.
You can go right here if you want something to eat. You can go over here. Like if I got like a to-go box, and I know some food in there, and he's like, no, I just go ahead and just I can't stand seeing somebody
Yeah.
hungry, bro. I'll be like, man, if you hungry,
But you can stand somebody getting these L's.
yeah, I can stand that. I was like,
Should have ducked. For me, I think I'd go with world hunger too.
well, same reason.
Just about the same reason. I think I rather everybody in the world be satisfied, full of energy, than rather war is war. People going
Yeah, people going. I feel like if I got the resources to do something to you, then I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
If I feel like, you know what I mean.
just because I feel like I'm superior.
Yeah, if I feel like I'm superior, I'm just gonna do it. Like look at slavery. Like, man, there was no reason for you eating the body.
I do think that'll be a harder thing to pull off. Because if we cure world hunger, because it's easier for you to say those people are taking food out of your mouth when you hungry, but if you fed and you good, you like, well,
they eat, we eat.
Yeah, they eat, we eating. So I'm gonna go with world hunger, because that might lead to something else. It's hard to get. You ever tried to get somebody to fight somebody after Thanksgiving, eating a Thanksgiving meal? They not. We trying to sleep, man. It's like, everybody trying to do that. World hunger.
I found an easy one though. Would you rather have 3 kids and no money, or no kids with $3 million? Like, who put this question on here, dog?
That's for somebody. You ask that to somebody who actually has 3 kids.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because they have no money. So you like, well, it can't be any worse than this.
Yeah. 3 million.
3 million easy. You basically asked me. All you did ask me was, would you like $3 million?
I got one. Would you rather be the funniest person in the room or the most intelligent?
Charisma can get you a long way, but I'm gonna do most intelligent.
Why?
I feel like that'll take you. Because first of all, it didn't say you weren't funny. It just said you weren't the funniest in the room. So I can be moderately funny and be intelligent, and I feel like that'll take me further than being the funniest in the room. But you do have to have a certain level of intelligence to be funny to know how to get people moving.
Yeah.
So, but I still take intelligence over, being the funniest.
I'm gonna go with damn, that's a hard one, man. Cause I think being the funniest, cause my thing is not always about the money, it's about the like the statement you make, like the imprint you leave, and like I always like making people happy and smile and shit like that. But, but if I'm always the intelligent person in the room, which I always feel like anyway because of people I'm surrounded by, like far as like, just where I'm at in my community. But I ain't always the funniest.
So you want to know what that feels like.
Nah, but sometimes I am the funniest person in the room. So it's always a toss up sometimes. But like, if you think about the smartest people in the world in comparison to the funniest people in the world, whose imprint is always left more?
Oh, I'm definitely listening to Dave Chappelle more than I am Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? That's just one of those. You know what I'm saying? I like leaving it more of an imprint, but I will say I'd rather be the most intelligent person in the room.
I agree.
It's something about having that type of power in the room.
You know what I'm saying? Would you rather hang out with Eddie Murphy or Richard Dawkins?
I'm gonna say Eddie Murphy.
I'm
gonna go with Eddie Murphy almost every time, man.
So,
but what's my man that made Tesla?
Elon Musk.
I'll probably be in the room with him. You know what I'm saying?
That's an interesting cat.
Yeah. I'm gonna skip your turn real quick because I just seen one and I was like, okay, this is crazy right here. But I'm gonna add my own thing. It says, would you rather speak your mind or never speak again? And I'm gonna add in, would you rather uncontrollably speak your mind or never speak again?
So basically, would I rather be myself in college?
I'm talking like uncontrolled, like whatever the first thought come to mind.
No, I can't.
So you'd rather never speak again?
You know what? I'd rather speak my mind uncontrollably.
Yeah, I'm with that one. I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one.
I mean,
but it's gonna be some shit.
It
might get me killed.
But hey, at least we're gonna get to some truth. We're gonna see how
we
we really feel about it.
But we don't know how long that truth gonna last. Somebody gonna have to kill me.
Hey man, as long as you had it. I mean, I feel like after like a week of that, you'll be like, you know what? Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen.
You know how fast you'll leave conversations when you hear somebody start talking?
I don't want to talk about this. I do that. I do that now though. Like, you know what? I understand that you want to talk right now, but I'm not in the mood.
You be like, man, I don't think we should talk. All y'all dumbasses. Like, you just start talking like, oh, let me get out of here.
What you saying right now does not appeal to me. I don't find you interesting, so I'm gonna leave.
I be having darkness. Like, man.
That's how you get ignored for the rest of your life. Nobody's coming near you.
I'll tell a person, but I dislike you on a cellular level, bro. Like, I like
Jesus hates you too.
Yeah, it'd be like something like that. You be like, damn, good. Like, hey.
Who hurt you?
You. No, actually your mother, because she gave birth. It'd be like stuff like that. You'd be like, dang, cuz. Like,
that's easy, bro. Would you rather get away with lying or every time? Would you rather get away with lying every time or always know that someone is lying?
I always know somebody lying, because I really don't lie anyway.
Hey, I don't know why I just thought about this, but you ever been nervous about reading aloud in class? And like they assigned you the paragraph, and so you just go to that paragraph and you start reading.
Bro,
so you don't
let me tell you something. When I was in school, bro.
Cause I just showed messed up that sentence, though.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Bro, when I was in school, if they had like this line thing, you know, they'd go down the line, I would count.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I would count like
what my sentence was.
This smells right.
But what would mess me up is when somebody left or they got in trouble and they skipped it. You like, and you had to take their line. I'm going to
the bathroom. Hey man, quit going to the bathroom when it's your turn. We know what you're doing.
You know what you're doing. We gonna wait, Miss Josh. We need to wait till you get back.
Hey, bro,
we don't want to miss him out this education.
Hey, size. I remember one time I was like in I don't know, I want to say middle school, and we had to read out loud. It used to be this girl. I think she liked me. But we was in class and it got to my turn and it was like one of them things happened where somebody got up and I wasn't ready for the I ain't going with my line.
Yeah.
So I had got to it and then like I could feel like when I get nervous, which don't happen longer, but like my palms are sweat. Like I get like my palms are
sweaty, mom spaghetti.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? I get like hella nervous.
Yeah.
So got there, I was like, oh shit, this ain't the paragraph I was on. So I just act like I didn't see it. So I started reading the next one. She was like, nah, that's not your line. You gotta go to one of us. So I went to the one and I messed it up. And she was on the other end. She said, what's wrong with you? You can't read? Like that.
Oh.
Bruh, you talk about somebody who was like, oh. I was like, bro, you can't be calling me out like this, man. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, dog? Read your lines. You know, like that. I'm looking at the teacher. You ain't gonna say nothing.
You want to discourage me like that? My whole educational path like that?
What, bro? I remember that. I just like her to this day.
Would you rather end the life of a single human being or 100 cute baby animals?
Who are we killing? Cause that comes into play.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like I make the choice.
Yeah.
Or somebody they found on the street.
Somebody it's like that movie where
you press the button.
Yeah, somebody random died. They just put somebody in front of you. You either kill him or these 100 baby ducks.
Bro, I wish you had the old recordings of that conversation, bro.
What?
Cause that was we named it. We had a different name for the show. Remember we used to record in the barn.
Oh, do I have it?
But if you do, we need to put that out there because that was a funny conversation. But
I don't remember what happened.
It's just somebody when I press that button, just somebody drop or 100 baby ducks drop.
Yeah. Basically. But you saying you just see somebody random. Like this young lady will die if you don't know her backstory, you don't know what she did.
Oh, the ducks can go.
Easy. You just pressing the button.
Mm-hmm.
Quack, quack.
Yeah.
What if it's like 100 baby pandas? Does the animal matter?
No, the animal really doesn't. To be
So it
honest,
could be any man because it could be 100 lion cubs.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. It really don't,
Hmm.
because I don't know who I'm killing. I know, like, if it's a wild animal, it's not. What if I kill somebody that's like the person that cures cancer or something? Like, I don't know who I'm taking out.
What if the dogs was like they just served and like you found out later they served in the war or some shit. Or they was just spent their life saving people from burning buildings.
They safe now. They own what
they did their job.
They did their job.
We've tasted duck. That shit is delicious.
The duck fire now.
They can all go.
Would you rather know the history of every object you touch, or be able to talk to animals?
I mean, if I like touch it, it's just.
You know everything that happened with that.
Man, that might be some trouble. I don't want to stumble in the back or something and
I know.
end up in somebody's sex dungeon. It's like, I ain't even know that. I mean, I think that'd be handy if you were a detective. Because if you like Batman or somebody, you would be a legend. So, the question to me is, would I rather be the greatest detective alive, or would I rather be Dr. Doolittle?
Or archaeologist.
Well, I'm gonna go and touch every eye. I'm gonna settle a lot of disputes. I'm about to settle a lot of disputes, bro.
I'm gonna go with the same thing, man, because I think if I know the history of everything, like say if you touch like bones and stuff like that, like like any of that stuff.
Yeah, that's power.
That's
bro.
power
That's
right there,
power,
bro.
dog.
That's power. I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah,
with that.
I'm gonna have to go with that. That's a good one right there.
I don't care what animals talking about. Hey, there's nothing that animal gonna tell me that I'm gonna find interesting, dog.
Because you also have to think that even though you can speak with them, they still animals.
Yeah, they not. What the fuck?
And they gonna understand. They only understand things like going on in their world. You know what I'm saying? You gonna throw the ball? You gonna throw the ball? I knew you wanted that without talking to me.
You don't need to hear that,
I
dog.
don't need you to say it.
So I'm okay with. I gotta touch these items, man. Be able to talk to dogs and it seem like a murder or something. They be like, yeah, he did this.
That'd be handy. Like, hey, did your owner kill him or not?
He did.
He did it. You want to play fetch?
I'll tell you, if and only if we can play fetch.
All right, would you rather have unlimited international first class tickets or never have to pay for food at restaurants?
Never have to pay for food.
Hey. No, I like
Woo,
being
first
fed.
class?
Yeah, first class, dog. And you know there's some nice ones out there. There's like hotels in the sky, dog.
Oh, you talk about like unlimited? I don't have to pay for that.
You don't have to pay for anything.
Oh, I'm going with the unlimited first class.
You don't have to pay. I mean, you can eat for free up there. If you
Yeah. let me bring that back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, ooh, free food.
Free food though, but first class.
You can literally say where?
What? Anywhere.
No, it's international.
International first class.
Ooh.
You can literally wake up and be like, I feel like going to Italy today, and fly that first class.
As long as I got food money.
As long as you have food money.
I think I'm gonna go with the flights. I spoke too soon on that. My stomach got in front of me. I'm gonna go with food.
My thing with
I'm gonna go with flights.
My thing with where I'm torn is like if I can eat anywhere I want to for free, like I feel like I can activate that anytime I want to. But if I want to like try a new restaurant in Italy, how am I gonna get there? I gotta pay for the flight, so I'm conflicted. Because if I'm here and I just want to go somewhere and get something to eat, this is gonna come in handy. But if I want to travel, so I think I'm gonna go with the food.
What?
I think I'm.
I can't agree with that.
Man.
I can't agree with that. I don't understand that one.
I think I can find my way there somehow. But for right now, if I can eat wherever I want, man, for free.
If I got $20 in my pocket, you understand me? If I feel like say if I had $100, let's say 20. Let's just say 25, 30, enough for one meal. and I look on my phone, and you know how Facebook be having these places, I was like, yeah, man, this place right here got chicken wings with gold sprinkled on them. I can go there right then and there and pay my $30 and then get on a flight and come back home that day.
That'd be dope. But for me, here's my thing.
The best sushi in the world is in Tokyo. I'm going to
That
Tokyo right
is very
now.
true. That is very true. But I don't have to fly first class. I feel like the money I'd be saving on food, I give me a cheap plane ticket.
I disagree.
And fly wherever I need to go and hike it.
That flight to Tokyo exclude the virus or whatever, because the flights are kind of cheap now. Excluded from that, them flights are high, $1,000.
I'm gonna go with food,
and that goes for restaurants. They ain't say groceries.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know that.
That's fine. But I'm going to the restaurant. Let me get this whole left side of this menu, and I'm gonna stock up for the week. It's free, baby. Ain't no limits, baby.
Oh no, man.
I'm gonna go with the food.
I'm gonna go with flights, man. I'm gonna have to go with
food.
flights. I got one. Would you rather be completely insane and know that you are insane, or completely insane and believe you are sane?
Would I rather be insane and know that I'm insane? I mean, isn't it a definition of insanity?
Would you rather be the Joker, or would you rather be goddamn
Batman?
Yeah, yeah, that's basically what that is.
I'd rather be the Joker, because to me, he's a big picture kind of guy. What's that video we watched that he's mastered super sanity?
He knows it's a comic and none of this matters.
Yeah,
like that.
I'm gonna have to go with that.
I'm about to go with I'm okay with. I'm gonna have to say I like being aware, so I'm gonna have to say being the same. No, I'm the same. But we picturing the Joker. We picture what like I'm sitting here and I know that the people I'm talking to not here, but I know I can't help it but to talk to them in front of other people, in front of family members.
I'm at peace with it. I'm at peace with it. I know I'm insane. Y'all know I'm insane. Y'all know what I'm doing. You know why I'm here. Would you rather live in virtual reality,
I like that one,
where you are powerful, or live in the real world and be able to go anywhere but not be able to interact with anyone or anything?
I told you about how I feel about being ignored, man. I'm gonna go with the
a god in the machine or a ghost in the real world.
I like that one.
Look, man, I wasn't a big fan of sword art online, but it seemed like fun.
Yeah.
So if I could just zone out and be in a game and do whatever I want, I think I might go with that one. What would you rather be? Would you rather be real but not interact with it, or would you rather be fake and control?
Will I be able to eat?
Yeah, say he can't. He's basically a ghost. You can't interact with anything.
Virtual reality. I like seeing stuff play out, but I gotta eat.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm eating. No, sir. Would you rather have everything you are thinking to appear above your head for everyone to see, or have absolutely everything you do live stream for everyone to see? Ooh. But think about every thought you have from day to day. So I know what the obvious would be. But think about like the day-to-day thoughts.
I think I'm going to have to go with things appearing above my head.
I'm going to have to go with the same thing.
Because if I already say I'm going to say whatever's on my mind earlier, to me, you just going to be able to see it. Either way, I'm going to have to address the situation.
But think about like your wild thoughts when you see
I know.
Yeah,
I know. It's going to be crazy. You won't ever see a more honest human being. Because I had to keep it 100 all times. Because if I'm gonna be able to say what I gotta say, then I might as well show you what I'm thinking too.
I'm gonna have to go with I'm gonna have to go with showing it too. But I think like my thoughts be so wild, and sometimes they get a little dark. So I'd be like, man, if somebody sees you, I'm like, man, you ain't all. What's wrong? You okay? You got everything? Do you hate me? Like, what is these things that you thinking? Cause so I don't know.
I can handle that. I mean, well, it both be terrible, but having everything I do broadcast live, like the Truman Show.
No. And also, I don't like explaining myself. I think that's what bothers me the most because I don't like explaining myself. I think like if there's starting to pop up my head, it's like, well, you see it. Like that's what that.
So you don't need to explain that. Yeah. Like you don't need to explain what I'm looking at. Right?
Nah, you good.
Like what's that Dave Chappelle skit where he was talking to those dudes at the meet and the stuff was popping up?
I don't even remember that one.
Yeah, he was like baby goats.
Oh yeah.
Monkey.
Yeah, all that stuff like going through your head and stuff. You like, man, you all right over there? I'm all right, man.
Would you rather wake up as a new random person every year and have full control of them for the whole year, or once a week spend a day inside a stranger without having any control of them? Get a new life every year.
Get a new life every year, or what?
Well, you can control them one person every year.
Mm-hmm.
And have control of them for the full year. Or live in a stranger, let's spend a day inside a stranger without having any control of them.
But I get to come back to myself as TK.
I would think so. The second scenario.
The second scenario. Yeah. I gotta go with the second scenario because I like me.
That'd be terrible for plans. I will add a caveat though. You can't choose. You have no control, so the days of the week will be random. That'd be terrible for plans. Crazy. You never plan that. You be scared every week. For me, I think jumping the body every year will be like you never get to a place where you're comfortable. I don't think I can handle it.
I mean, the other one's not gonna be too comfortable. You can't replaying them.
I think I can be a little bit more comfortable, at least if I'm myself 6 out of the 7 days a week. But if I'm a new person every week, that's basically having to get adjusted to a new life.
No, I would say every year, right?
What?
You're a new person every year.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't think you'd be comfortable doing that?
Oh, because every time I get into a groove and I'm trying to like work towards something by the next year, I'm just.
But what if you just appear as Drake or Kendrick Lamar or a homeless man or this?
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to deal with it.
But I gotta think random person every week. That one person once a week, homeless man. This person, Drake. Like,
yeah, I think I could deal with it. Other than being that homeless man for a year, and then being Drake for a year would be cool. But then I don't know who else I'm going to. At least I feel like I may be able to structure my life up 6 days out of the week to where I could work towards something and just only have to sacrifice like one of my days, other than like never really just having a life for myself.
I agree with it. That's why I chose.
So thank you for joining us on this episode. Like we said, look for the links at the bottom of the video to find out where you can follow us on social media. Make sure you subscribe to us on Patreon. Again, if you want to win a free shirt, what we say?
Go to the comments. Explain to us what episode is your favorite episode, and if we like it, share it. And if we like it, you'll be the one.
Get a shirt,
and we'll let you know, and we'll shout you out.
Give us your deets, and we'll send you a shirt.
Facts.
We got a few options because we coming with the merch. Yeah. We need to post the shirts. Just let them know what we working with.
Yeah, facts. Here's one of the shirts.
Here's another one. Make sure you subscribe on Patreon, like I said. And anything else? Any words of wisdom?
Be safe while you out there.
Wash your hands.
Facts.
Just practice good hygiene. Look out for each other. Don't do anything crazy. I ain't even gonna get into that right now because that's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother thing. That's the end of the video. Just don't mind your own gap. Mind everybody else's gap sometimes. Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Peace. Hey, subscribe.
What kind of?
It's just regular.
You just eating regular ass.
That's all you need. You don't need nothing else.
No flavor.
Almost good by itself. That's good protein now. You don't need nothing else. Maybe some water because they dry.
That shit tastes like wood. Welcome to the show. I'm Darius, aka You Already Know.
It's your boy TK, aka Almond Mustache. Go ahead. Run that back.